Welcome to Rose Squad Reviews. This video is a video about just anime problems.
This is kind of going to be a rant video, so just sit back and relax and enjoy.
Yep. One of the things that irritates me the most is when there's anime, you really want to watch it, and they're like, you know what, you can't legally stream it. It's like, why? Or if you do want to legally stream it, you're going to have to pay like $20 an episode. It's like, what? No, why?
Like, I can't afford this.
I'm not made of money.
No.
Or then there's those companies that are like, we're only going to have a home release. So if we want to buy the discs, it's like $40, $50 a disc. And each disc has like, what, 2 episodes? So it's like, if the series is like longer than like 1 episode, I can't afford it. Like, I don't understand this. I don't know.
We try and watch legally as much as possible, and we advocate that on our channel, but sometimes it's just really hard. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to do this. So.
Although the worst is when they're just like, we're not gonna release it in the US at all, despite its very obvious fan following within the US. There's no money there, and it's like,
missed opportunity, guys. You would
have probably made my money. I don't know.
Having the same pattern for fights, like you already know what's gonna happen before the fight even starts. You got like the 2 people facing off, and the main character's like, I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm gonna go save my country, or whatever his goal is. And then they fight, and you know it looks like it's going okay, but then suddenly like the bad guy starts beating the main character down, and they're down on the dust, and they're like bleeding. They're just dying
everywhere.
And then, like, the flashbacks. And they remember, like, all these people that are behind them and supporting them.
Power of friendship!
Counting on them, and they're like, I need to do this, and they get up beyond all odds. They're, like, bleeding from multiple wounds.
They probably would have died, like, in real life, like, an hour and a half ago.
Yes. And they just, like, blow the enemy away, and then they're like, yeah, I'm just completely healed now. I'm gonna walk away. I'm like, oh, cool.
Just shouldn't be more.
Like, this is physically impossible.
I don't know, as a nursing student, sometimes that bothers me in fights where it's like, you totally would have died from that. And they're like, it's just a scratch. And I'm like, no, your heart should not be working.
You should be dead.
And I mean, I kind of understand, like in Shonen, like, the big, like, how dramatic everything is. But sometimes it's just like, you can't walk that off. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Naruto or whoever.
We're calling you out.
You can't walk it off. Also, sometimes with the dub, there are just issues where the voice actors can't agree how to pronounce a certain name. Like, each one will, like, pronounce it slightly different, and that just bugs me. Like, I don't care which pronunciation they do it, just pick one and stick with it. Or, like, if they can't pronounce it, just pick an American name. Like, they did this with Yu-Gi-Oh! So one of the characters named Junouchi, and they just decided to call him Joey in the English because it's so much easier. And, like, problem solved. It's consistently Joey. Like, so easy. It just bugs me when they're like, just pick a pronunciation.
Yeah.
Like, one of the shows that did this really well was Fullmetal Alchemist, and then the follow-up series where, you know, Winry was actually supposed to be Windy, but they decided to keep it Winry and just stick to it consistently. And I was like, thank you for just picking one and going with it.
Or like, just kind of the bad rap of anime in general. People think it's like either like Pokemon or it's like animated porn almost. And it's like, no, it's like any, you know, like TV or movies. There's like a wide variety of genres. And
there's good, there's bad, there's ones for kids, ones for adults. It's a form of media. It's kind of like saying, oh, books are only for children. So one of the things that is kind of annoying is just when series are overhyped. Where, like, the expectations are so big that somewhere in the back of your mind you realize that there is nothing that can fulfill these expectations. But then you're still somehow, like, majorly disappointed when you watch it and you're just like, it wasn't as good as the hype. I mean, I don't understand that. And I mean, a lot of the shows that do get hyped are pretty decent and pretty good, and that's why they're so popular. But just, like, the amount of hype some shows get, and it's like, there are particular reasons we're just all losing our mind over the show. Nope, okay.
And, like, the character archetypes or archetypes. How do you say that?
Archetypes?
Archetypes. I don't know. I said archetypes. Just a little bit of originality would be appreciated. Yeah.
Oh man, like, it happens with so many of the characters. Like, you always have, like, the naive character who doesn't know anything about the world or how it works, and you're just like, how are you still alive at this point? And then you have this character that is like, I have so much angst in my past, you know?
Sasuke.
Yes. And then you have, like, stories with villains. And then you know they're gonna have some sort of tragic backstory. And then the backstory is, like, 6 episodes long. It's like, I appreciate your past is tragic, but that doesn't really excuse your actions now. And, like, I want to see you win. So can we just skip over your sub story, as awful as that is? Like in some circumstances, like, an archetype is okay. Like, if you're being, like, philosophical about it, for example, in Psychopaths, the main villain in Psychopaths parallel to Kurtz from The Heart of Darkness, and so that villain was supposed to be basically evil incarnate. Like, that's how you use an archetype correctly, but then when you're just like, every character is an archetype, it's just like, why am I watching this show? Like, I know everything the characters are gonna do.
Or like in Oran High, where they kind of make fun of the character archetypes.
For humor. You can use archetypes for humor. Use all the archetypes for humor.
Every time.
Yes. And then settings. Like, it's always high school or middle school. Like, nowhere else in the world exists. Like, if you can imagine it, you can animate it. And they're like,
all people are
let's
like
do
between
high
the ages
school.
of 13 and 18.
Yeah. I'm fairly confident the vast majority of the world is not between those ages. And then it's just like, you can create any world you want. And you go for high school? High school isn't that great, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you have worlds like Trigun, where they're, like, really unique and awesome, like Cowboy Bebop, or Fullmetal Alchemist, all these different places you can't ever go to. And then you have high school. With, like, books and animated things, it is, if you can imagine it, it can happen. I mean, with TV shows and things like that, you're often limited a lot more about what you can do.
Yeah.
But in writing and drawing, the only thing you're limited by is your imagination. And so it's just, I want to see what everyone's imagination's like. I don't know.
So just even adding, like, something to try and appeal for, like, a specific demographic. Like, we're just gonna put, like, this random character in here just so we get more of these kinds of viewers.
I'm gonna add a love triangle in the middle of this action series just to get more viewers. And it's like, why?
Didn't help at all.
Least common denominator viewers, we don't want you. Like, if the only reason you're watching is because something has, like, action, fan service, or, like, a love triangle.
Or gore.
Why? No. Plot. Content is king.
Content is king.
Content is king. Oh man, like, you know what I'm talking about though,
Yeah.
where they're just like, I mean, they've done it with a little bit with music in some cases, which isn't as bad. Like, make us the animation as fancy as you want, music as fancy as you want, voice acting as good as you want. To draw in more viewers, that's what you add. You don't add random characters, they don't add anything to the plot.
Over quantity?
Yeah, I think that's the same.
Quality, emphasis on quality. So
Yes.
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, etc. Let us know what you like or dislike about anime in the comments below if you so care, and have a wonderful day.